Ramil Gurbanov, the Consul General of the Republic of Azerbaijan in Los Angeles, USA, has written an article for the Fair Observer, an independent, non-profit media organization. The publication depicts the anti-terror measures implemented by Azerbaijani authorities to assume full control of Karabakh, a region that had previously been under the control of a breakaway separatist entity. Ramil Gurbanov knocks it out of the park, that's to say. His article addresses the accusations published on the platform before he explains that between 1988 and 1994, during the First War, it was Armenia that illegally initiated the invasion of Azerbaijan's internationally recognized sovereign territory. This invasion forcibly displaced countless people in Azerbaijan, about a quarter of whom were Azerbaijanis who left Armenia for Azerbaijan as a result of the war. The Azerbaijani population there had previously inhabited the region for centuries. Gurbanov mentions that in 1993, the UN Security Council unequivocally condemned Armenia's illegal military occupation and ethnic cleansing in 4 resolutions. Numbers 822, 853, 874, and 884. These resolutions expressed full support for Azerbaijan's internationally recognized borders. They demanded the immediate, complete, and unconditional withdrawal of all Armenian forces from the occupied territories. The author claims that 30 years of fruitless discussions have made no progress, while Armenia was continually ignoring the rules-based international order, and even began to speak of claiming more territories under the concept of new wars for new territories. Thus, in 2020 Azerbaijan finally solved the problem. Despite 3 decades of devastation experienced by the people of Azerbaijan, the country has recently launched the peace initiative immediately after the trilateral agreement of November 10, 2020. Azerbaijan has actively promoted the idea of normalizing relations between the two countries. Azerbaijan has taken measures to carry out large-scale restoration and construction in the liberated territories, as well as facilitate the reintegration of Armenian residents living in the Karabakh region into our society. The article states, Gurbanov tells the readers how the armed forces of Azerbaijan launched local counter-terror measures on September 1920. These measures were aimed exclusively at neutralizing the imminent threat posed to the safety and security of Azerbaijani civilian and military personnel. Despite the groundless ethnic cleansing and mass displacement narratives of the Armenian side, there is no evidence of losses amongst the civilian population. He adds that the UN mission that recently visited Karabakh has stated that no damage was done to civilian public infrastructure, including hospitals, schools and housing, or to cultural and religious structures. Azerbaijan is committed to the normalization of relations between the two countries, as well as the reintegration of Armenian residents of the Karabakh region. Against the backdrop of these promising conditions, Azerbaijan calls upon Armenia to engage in constructive dialogue and to understand the realities of the region, the article states.